Good morning and welcome to our Boosters of Lent. This will be our last booster for Lent. We are ready in Holy Week. We have a wonderful celebration yesterday with our Palm Sunday. It was beautiful to see that the church were filled with people and the joy of beginning this beautiful week of our faith. It's a very sentimental week. We go through different emotions, and but it's very beautiful. So I'm kind of invited people to reflect on the different feelings and emotions that go throughout the Holy Week, and I kind of live this Holy Week as a retreat, a personal retreat for people. So today, what I want us to reflect and think about is that today is Monday, of course, and in the Monday for Jesus would have been the day that after entering into Jerusalem and until all the things that happened in the Jerusalem, in the morning he would have cleaned the temple area, and then in the afternoon he would have retreat himself to the town of Bethany, and there he would have met his friends. He would have met his friends, and so today I want us to focus on friendship and especially having those spaces of in which we could retreat to share with our friends and be able to be ourselves and be with them and kind of recharge our batteries with their love and their friendship. So for this, I don't really have the gospel because there's different narrations, but the theme is the friends and Bethany. Because if we look at the gospel of the synoptic tradition, uh, Matthew will tell us that Jesus went to Bethany to the house of Simon the leper, and he had a dinner there with him. And then there was when the moment of woman came and anointed him with oil. But then the Gospel of John tells us about that Jesus go to Bethany to the house of Lazarus, Martha, and Mary, and that Mary was the one who anointed him his feet at that dinner. So then also Luke will tell us that Jesus will retreat in the evening after he has done all the talks of in the temple area. He will retreat to the area of the Mount of Olives. So it's kind of the core of all this is that Jesus have a place away from the city, away from Jerusalem, to be with his friends, to be in a more intimate context, environment with other people. And I just want us to reflect about that because to me, Bethany as a place, it's a geographical place. It's close to Jerusalem, but it's not in Jerusalem. So it's a geographical place. Is distant from the capital and from all the all the things that are going on in a capital, and especially in Jerusalem because of the religious dimension of it. It's close enough, but it's far enough to be able to just be at that geographical place in a more relaxed, in a more uh, intimate way, right? But also, I think to us we could make it as also Bethany as maybe as a theological place, a place where true friendship is shared. And if you remember uh, stories from the gospel, Jesus would go to Bethany to the house of Lazarus, and he was very close friend with Lazarus, and he even wept when Lazarus died, and he resurrected Lazarus, and there he spent time with Mary, Martha, and Lazarus. So that's also a theological place in which we could reflect something that the value of friendship, the value of love, the value of close friends. Jesus placed it in that place in the house of Lazarus, Mary, and Martha. And in the synoptic tradition, of course, is in the house of Simon the leper. I mean, we know that Jesus had this kind of getaway place. Like it would be, if I know something that you do here, many people talk about in summer, and that's fascinating because we are pretty north, right? I mean, for me who comes from the south, from Colombia, so this is north, but people always talk about, I'm gonna get away up north for a couple of days. And it's kind of, that's what Bethany is for Jesus. It's this place up north, or up out of the way of the place, to just get away and be himself. Um, it seems to me that it's a place of rest. Also, it's a place that he just comes and relaxes, and doesn't have to worry about being on his probably having arguments and discussions with the Pharisees or with the scribes, but just being in a friendly dinner, maybe have a glass of wine and some food, and just share with friends. It in a more restful place. It's a place of very profound affection. Jesus cried there for his friend Lazarus. Um, Mary anointed his feet. Like Mary did this anointing, and there was some tension between Mary, or the actions that were happening there, and Judas, who felt that they shouldn't have wasted that money, and he could use like an argument about the poor. But Jesus really is experiencing in that place a profound moment of affection and love with his close friends. So I would say that this week, try to meditate on your friends and think about the friends that you have. Like, let's not think about our Facebook friends, because we have, I don't know, 1,000 plus friends, but just really that group of people which you feel very comfortable that you could be yourself, that you could just be yourself, and be not afraid of maybe saying the wrong thing in the wrong moment, or just a your group of people who you feel comfortable speaking your mind. Meditate about that, and also probably make some time throughout the week to spend some time with friends, to kind of relax with friends, and sharing with them, and maybe if you feel um, like doing it, so kind of also let them know that you love them, that you care for them, let them know that they are important in your life. It, it's a good thing that sometimes we don't really say much to our friends and to people that we care for. We tend to take them take them for granted, but it's good to just take the time and tell them that you love them, that you care for them, that they are important in your life. So maybe just do that, or what I would put it in a more biblical terms, I would say seek Bethany moments. And Bethany moments are moments in which you could relax away from the noise of your life, of the business of your work, and commitments at church or whatever you have, and just seek a Bethany moment to live it with your close friends, and to be yourself, and to re-energize your life, and then to continue forward. No, so I I wanted to do that, and just kind of for those moments that you take, probably take a few times. I mean, I don't gonna give you a specific time this week, but just kind of let those times to be a time which you cannot, like, you don't worry about anything, that you kind of quiet your thoughts and your worries in life, and just be in a more kind of serene and peaceful way of being with your friends or by yourself. Maybe you just Bethany places just by yourself at home and without doing much, and just having good time with yourself. So that's good. But just be mindful of that. No. So I hope you also participate in our Holy Week liturgies. On Holy Thursday, we have at 7 o'clock masses in the three parishes of the Catholic community in Central Racine. That's the Lord's Supper. This year, we are going to do the washing of the feet of 4 people per parish. That will be 12 people in the three parishes. That's the amount of the apostles of Jesus. Good Friday, we have in English the Good Celebration and at St. Richard's and St. Edward's at St. Richard's at noon and St. Edward's at 1 p.m. That's in English. If you want to experience a bit more of a cultural touch to the Holy Week and a bit of experience the Hispanic culture and the way that Hispanics may celebrate the Holy Week, then you could do participate in the life stations of the cross that we have at 3 o'clock in Spanish. I mean, you don't need uh, uh, translation for that because that basically explains itself. But we were going to do the stations of the cross live at 3 o'clock from 3 to 5. Maybe if you feel like just participating in that part of the service, and then you just stay there at St. Patrick's at the Cristo Rey Hall and enjoy the fish fry that Ads has, that would be a great thing to do. But it's kind of experiencing the life of the Hispanic culture and how we celebrate Good Friday with the life stations of the cross. Then on Easter, on Holy Saturday, we would have in the morning at 10 o'clock, I'll be blessing the Easter baskets, the Easter food here at St. Richard's. So at 10 o'clock, we will meet and bless the food. And then at evening, we are going to have our Easter Vigil at 8:30 in the three parishes of the Catholic community in Central Racine. So at sundown, when everything is done, we'll have that Mass. Remember, it's the most beautiful and most rounded liturgy of the church. And then for all those who feel brave and all those who have been asking for the last couple of years, when is our sunrise mass going to come back? So we are going to do next Sunday, Easter Sunday, our Easter sunrise mass at 6 o'clock in the morning. So sunrise is at 6:06. So we'll meet there across the Convent Center. Okay. So I hope you've be able to participate on all these celebrations throughout the Holy Week. And remember, we are the Catholic community in Central Racine. One faith, one family.